99X with Dave and Chuck the Freak.
So you and your buddy pile into a small car and decide you're going to try to drive from London to Mongolia.
Not likely.
10,000-mile road race. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But on the X-Lines right now is one of the guys who's doing just that this summer. His name is Scott Brills. Him and his buddy Colin Otto are doing this year. Sometime in June you start off, right, Scott?
I'm going over to the UK in June. I'm going to prepare for a few weeks, and then it starts on July 18th.
July 18th, and you are going. How long do you have to go 10,000 miles?
You have actually about as long as it takes.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, who knows?
Wow. So what? First of all, it's a charity race, right? So where's the money going to?
We're actually doing this. We're raising contributions from individuals and local businesses for two charities. One of them is called Mercy Corps. They're based in Oregon, and they help poor families in Mongolia and around the world become self-sufficient through education and clean water, medical care. And then we're also supporting Rotary International, and they're building a kindergarten in a rural area of Mongolia. So we're raising funds for that, too.
Oh, that's very cool. Two great causes. If you could also toss GM into the mix.
Yeah, GM.
No, how did you guys decide that you were going to do this? Like, how did you even find out about it?
Actually, I read about it in Forbes magazine. The guy that started this thing, he is only about a few years older than me. He's about maybe 30 right now. And it's a guy in the UK. He just 1 year decided him and some friends were going to get some beater cars and drive to Mongolia, all from London. And they didn't make it, but the next year he founded an organization that started this thing. And so this will be the 5th year that they've been doing it.
Are you scared to go to Mongolia?
Are you just scared to do this?
I'll be honest, I would be scared to get in a little car and say, all right, next stop Mongolia. Honestly, I mean, there's a lot of places in between, right?
And there's a lot of things that can go wrong.
That's right, yeah. We'll be going through, 10,000 miles, 3 mountain ranges, 2 deserts, and about a third of the Earth's surface. Mm-hmm. So there'll be some fun times ahead. I kind of looking forward to it. I'm a traveler myself, and just kind of like the unexpected. We'll be going through 15 countries, and sure, there's bandits sometimes, and other things you have to be aware of. But I have high hopes of getting through this alive.
Well, yes,
those are good hopes.
Those are good hopes. Now, I will say this. My old Cavalier was recently turned into a dealership. Maybe you guys could find that. That car could get you through anything. The Cadillac, you'd be in style.
But you are looking for a used car, right?
That's
you really?
Correct. I don't know whether we're going to get something here and ship it, or if we're going to buy it over in the UK. But the thing is that it has to have a 1.2-liter engine or less. So there's no four-wheel drive, nothing. You just have to take a small car. 1.2 liters, they don't really even sell that here. You're talking about smaller than Hyundai Accent.
So, oh, man. Because I was trying to think how you're going to spin this to get, like Ford to offer you a free car. They make cars over there. Like, get them a new car, Ford.
But you can't. Yeah. It has to be a used.
Well, have someone drive it for 5 minutes.
We're talking with some people that had connections with Ford and whatnot. But I don't think that in the U.S. they offer any cars that are small enough. I know in Europe that they do, though.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. So when you go over there, you hope because I drove a Ford all over England. It was it was one of their Focuses or whatever. It was probably a bigger car than what you'd need over there. But this is seeming to me like you have to take a really old school, like one of the original Minis or something like that, and drive that around, like a smart car. With bandits chasing you?
That's what people have done in the past. But then Mongolia got kind of mad with all the ralliers dropping off barely working 30-year-old cars in the country. Because the car, after we're done, is also donated to charity. That's what you do. And so they were tired of getting all these pieces of scrap metal sent over there, and so they instituted a new rule this year that your car has to be 10 years old or younger.
How many people who do this don't finish?
About 30 to 40%.
Wow, that's fairly high.
How many people that do this don't live?
In 5 years, or this will be the fifth official year, there have been no deaths.
Okay,
Well,
good.
those are good odds.
Are you guys going to be packing heat? Because I would be in a Hummer.
Packing heat.
I'll be honest. I'd be in a Hummer with a 50 cal on the top of it. If I run into bandits, those bandits are going down. Like, no pirates. I'm not messing around.
I've heard that the border crossings are tough enough without packing heat.
Oh, yeah,
we might
that's
have to
true.
forego it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you can't, from what I understand in the rules, you're not allowed a GPS. You just have to have old-fashioned maps and an old-fashioned compass. Is that right?
Right. And there's no set route and there's no support the entire way.
So you're not all traveling together.
No.
You're on your You're on your own.
You're on your own? Yes, Dave. That's what I'm saying.
A little parade of
We're,
cars.
I don't know if you know this, we're trying to talk you out of this.